Hey, what's up you guys, it's Connor, and I'm going to be continuing my June book haul because I have a problem and buy too many books. So the first book that I got is The Lies of Lockemora by Scott Lynch. This is the first book in the Gentleman Bastard series. I have already started this book with the mass market paperback, but I don't like mass market paperbacks, although this one is kind of a good one. It's floppy and I don't have to worry about ruining it, but I wanted the hardcover because I'm really liking it so far, so I got it, and it's really good. The next book I got because of Charlize from Charlie Rainhorse, I think that's her channel name, and that is The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. This is the first book in the Chaos Walking trilogy. I said that I would read this book when I became friends with her on Goodreads, so now I'm finally going to read it. So I think this book is about a boy who lives in a place where everybody can hear everyone else's thoughts. I think it's called The Noise, and then the main character finds a place where he doesn't hear everyone else's thoughts and trouble ensues from there. The next book I picked it up from Walmart while I was there shopping with my mother, and that is Finders Keepers by Stephen King. It's the second book in the Bill Hodges trilogy, and it follows a retired detective named Bill Hodges and a mass murderer. And yeah, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil anything. Now for the book outlet portion of this book haul. I am just so excited. Safety first, y'all. The invoice, but I'm not going to look at it. Let's get on to it. So the first book in here is Bruiser by Neil Shusterman. This is a book. It is a book. This is a young adult standalone novel about a boy named Bruiser, and whenever he gets close to people, bad things start to happen, so I'm excited to get to this. I like Neil Shusterman a lot. I've read his Unwind Astrology and the Skinjacker trilogy. They're like right here. So I'm excited to read some of his other books. So the next book I got is the Six Gun Tamer by R.S. Belcher, which is an unfortunate last name. This is an adult fantasy novel that follows a town, and it has a bunch of supernatural people living there, and some weird stuff starts to happen. I've heard that's kind of weird, but I've also heard that it's really good, so I am excited to get to this. I think the cover is really cool. It's like really kind of creepy, but I'm a fan of it for some reason, and if I really like this book, they have the second one on Book Outlet, so I can just go ahead and pick that one up whenever I finish this book. So the next book that's in here is Tower Lord by Anthony Ryan. This is the second book in the Raven Shadow trilogy. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Raven Shadow trilogy, and I read the first book earlier this month, or maybe last month. I think it was this month, and it was really good. I am going to do a review for that, so look out for that. And yeah, I don't want to say anything too much about this book either because it's the second book and I don't want to give any spoilers, but I think I'm supposed to buddy read this book with my buddy reading group towards the end of the month, so I was happy to go ahead and get the book beforehand. And it has a remainder mark. So the next book is Of Neptune by Anna Banks. This is the third book in the Serena Legacies trilogy. It's a book about mermaids, but I really enjoyed the first book. The second book was not as good, but I am excited to see what happens in this one. Oh, there's something in here. I got a Fierce Reads thing. Awesome. But yeah, I'm excited to see how this trilogy concludes and, you know, just be done with it. Then the next book that I got is The Crown Tower by Michael J. Sullivan. This is the first book in the Rhaeria Chronicles. I am almost done with the Rhaeria Revelation series. I'm almost done with the Rhaeria Revelation series. I am on the last book, the sixth and final book. So after that, I'm going to pick up this book. This is a prequel series to the original series, and I'm excited to get into it and learn a little bit about the early days of Royce and Hadrian. The second to last book that I have in here is Promise of Blood by Brian McClellan. This is the first book in the Powder Mage trilogy, and I've heard some good things, so I'm really excited to get to it. I heard it is kind of dark, and yeah. The Age of Kings is dead, and I have killed it. So yeah, let's just, you know, that's exciting. And the final book that I have for you guys today is Red Country by Joe Abercrombie. This is one of the standalones that is in the First Law trilogy world. I don't know what it's called. The First Law world. This is like the most recent to come out, but I'm just going to start off this world with this book because it was on Book Outlet and it looked good. Shice. Hey! That's funny. So I'm currently reading the short story that's about the main character of Red Country, so I am just gonna, you know, get a little taste of this world and then get straight into this one, and it'll just be so good. So those are all the books that I'm going to show you in this book haul. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you've read any of these books, please let me know what you thought about them in the comments, and I will see you guys later. Bye! Blah, 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 blah.